Welcome. My name is Shauna Bryant. I am the host of your 5-Day Self-Care Mastery Challenge. I'm so stoked that you're here joining us. This is just a quick video. I'm going to give you some of the things to expect, what you need to plan for, and basically just give you a little bit of an introduction of who I am and how you can best support yourself during our 5 days together. So if you're here, you might be experiencing something like burnout, exhaustion, overwhelm, snappiness, sleep, what's that, right? Tapped out, just kind of feeling the pressure like this is all just too much. So maybe you're working all day inside the house, outside the house, homeschooling the kids, figuring out school, taking care of all the medical appointments or bills or grocery shopping or chores, or you get it, right? So if you're here and you're feeling any of this snappiness, gripiness, your kids calling you a grump, if you're experiencing any of this, I welcome you because you are in the right place. We are here for you to make some changes in your life that are not complicated, that are not fussy, that are not high maintenance. And they will provide so much benefit for you, and it'll trickle down to everyone else in your life by doing this one thing, which this is our focus on for this entire 5 days together. It is self-care. We'll dive more into that in just a second. So if you continue this cycle, right, the exhaustion, the burnout, the spinning 20 plates, like that's what my therapist used to say, we're juggling all these plates, right? And you never give yourself permission to pause. And you never give yourself permission to take a break when you need it. That I have to just finish this one last thing before I can take a break, before I can give back to myself. If you are having a hard time and you're resonating with this, how is it really, truly, truly working out for you? How is the bending over backwards? How is the I heard this recently, a mom's job is never done, right? How is that truly, truly working out for you? And I want you to know, we are here to support you in this because it is not your fault. All of the stuff that we are doing, being, behaving, our mindsets, our beliefs, they were taught to us. They were shown to us growing up, right? So if you just take a look at your caregivers, caregivers could be mom, nanny, aunt, sister, anyone who basically molded you, who raised you, supported you mostly while you were growing up. Those are your caregivers. So if you take a peek at them, if you just kind of want to just think back, hey, what was I shown, right? And I'll speak from it just from my experience. My mom worked 2 jobs literally till she was 60. Always took care of me and my sister. I never saw her take a break, legit. She was literally always doing something, right? So take a look back. Take a look back at who was taking care of you and what were they demonstrating for you? Because that is now our belief system. That's now your belief system, and that's you creating the same pattern, right? Doing the same thing. Oh, I've got to get this done first and then I can, right? So it's not your fault if you just take a look at your caregivers and show and really become aware of what were they teaching you. That, self-care is lazy, self-care is selfish, self-care is time consuming. It costs a lot of money. Whatever these mindsets were, we are now continuing that, right? So we have to look at the long-term side effects, which you already might be experiencing if you're kind of in a heavy boat of it. The long-term side effects of never reconnecting back here. It can be chronic stress, health issues, anxiety, depression, burnout, autoimmune. There's a lot of stuff that you might be experiencing. Again, we kind of talked about the sleepless nights. So if you're experiencing any of that, I want to show you a different way, a way that makes you feel confident and good and loved and lighthearted, right? Not so pressured, not this perfectionism pressure, not this mom guilt pressure, not this this feeling like, gosh, I have to do it all and I'm the only one who's doing it and I'm resentful and all of that stuff. We want to show you a different way, more of a deeply connected, where you do things out of love for your family, not just for resentment, not just for obligation, not just because like, I have to do this, but really come from a place of where you're doing it out of joy and love. Because a lot of the stuff that we were taught growing up was, again, it's selfish, it's super heightened maintenance, we're super selfish or lazy, or all of those things that literally we might not even necessarily be thinking, but this is how we are acting. This is how we are demonstrating it now in our adulthood, right? And now we have a generation that we are teaching, just as our parents did and our caregivers did. Now we are teaching our children the same thing, right? I can't take a break, codependency, no boundaries, right? We're going to get into this stuff. You guys are going to get a kick out of it. So we want you to be empowered to tap into here, right? To tap into what you need, what are you feeling, and not have it be a big deal, not have it be an argument or anything like that. It's just you tapping into here. What do I need right now? What am I sitting with? What's heavy? What can I do to kind of really recharge my batteries and give myself what I need so that I am my best? I heard a quote the other day, and it was the world, or your family, wants the best of you, not what's left of you. And I thought that was it. Dude, that's it. Like, and I know with everything going on in the world right now, it's August, there's a lot of pressure, right? Before of all this crazy stuff that hit in March, we were running around like chickens with our heads cut off, right? There's this pressure for moms to be perfect, constantly doing, don't take a break, work. There's books, endless books. There's people talking about it. There's an awakening to that, right? So now it's your desire, you are here for a reason. So it's your opportunity now to really check out, how is the selflessness working for you? How is the sacrifice working for you? How is the heaviness and the overwhelm really truly doing for this for you? And we want you to realize there is so much beyond the unworthiness, right? There is so much of you that is kind of partially there, like maybe you've lost yourself over these years after having children, or working out of the house, or starting a business, or getting married, or getting divorced, or losing family, or, there's so much of you that might be like, wow, who am I, right? What do I like? What do I enjoy? And we're going to teach you, and not necessarily teach you, we're going to guide you and hopefully inspire you to create change from within, right? We're not going to tell you, hey, you're going to need to exercise for an hour a day, and you better eat those vegetables and drink this amount of water, and oh, by the way, I want you to meditate for 30 minutes, and we're not going to give you a prescription pad, right? This challenge where we flip self-care completely on its head, because we empower you to figure out what you need, not to listen to the gurus, not even listen to me. It is literally you figuring out, what do I need? What are my feelings telling me? What am I thinking right now? What is all this stuff going on? And really tapping into that to discover what your needs are, to discover how your feelings are important. So we want you to be able to feel that in this time together. So every day we're going to talk about a missing key. It's very simple. We've done this. This is our third live round. It's so much fun. It's so simple. But again, we are helping you to determine what it is that you need. Plain and simple. So every day for 5 days, we're going to go live on Instagram. We're probably going to go on Facebook as well. We'll probably do it at the same time. So Instagram and Facebook at 2 p.m. Pacific. Every day from August 24th to August 28th. You can get a chance to chat with me in there, ask your questions, get support, and that's how you can also win some awesome prizes we have. oracle cards, we have a smudge kit, we have music, and then the big prize at the end is to get a one-on-one coaching session with me, which I absolutely love. It's so awesome to see the results from women who I've worked with the past almost 2 years. So I want you to break free from the mom guilt, to move beyond that place, and we're going to help you with these literally as simple and easy as it can get, 5 to 10 to 15 minutes a day, just to remember, hey, my needs are important, to pause when you need a pause, to not stop asking for permission, for really just harnessing this power to do what you need to do so that you're at your best, right? When mom is good, the whole world is good, right? So I want you to come to this place, set your intention. You're gonna have some very simple tips every single day delivered to your inbox, but you don't have to buy anything. You don't have to do anything other than commit to this 5 days. If you want, you can invite your friends to join you. That's really awesome. We want you to just feel empowered to figure it out, what you need, figure it out, make time for yourself, show that, hey, I care about you. What's going on inside? What can we do? And we'll give you a lot of some simple tips that I've learned over the last 7 years of being on my own self-care journey. So a little about me, I have 3 boys. We live east of Sacramento. We're in the process of building a massive off-the-grid house, which has already taken us 4 years, and we are not living there yet. I have a husband, 19 chickens, 2 dogs, and 3 rambunctious boys that are legit going 24 hours a day. So I started this because I had my own burnout. I had my own mental exhaustion, physical, emotional exhaustion, where I couldn't even get out of bed. I could not even walk to the school, which is a block away, to pick up my son from school. It was intense, but we all have to go through our own, I'm fine, wearing the I'm fine mask, right? I lived that for probably 8 years of my life. No, maybe 35 years of my life. And depression, anxiety, adrenal fatigue, candida, tons of health issues. I couldn't sleep. I was having night sweats. My relationship with my husband was a disaster. And now here 7 years later, I don't have a perfect life. I'm messy, and I show myself messy on Instagram all the time. But I feel empowered every day. I am so confident in my choices and my momming. I don't second guess myself. I don't look to the internet for the answers. I support myself with people that get me, and I speak my needs, right? I say, hey, this is what I need right now, and I'm not afraid to go after it. So I want you to just really come to this place of what can I learn? What can I take from this so that I can move in a direction of where I want to go? I want to be more light. I want to be more playful. I want to fall in love with my family again, right? I want to be able to be present with my kids that we've been home flipping 5 or 6 months now, right? Like, you decide that. What is that for you? So we are going to help you define your own self-care routine. That's very simple, doesn't cost any money. And we're going to help you literally figure out and tell yourself this: self-care is essential to my health and well-being. Not only do I strengthen the relationships with myself, but everyone else around me benefits. It doesn't cost an arm and a leg to take care of myself. It literally can be free. I'm going to teach you my hack to meditation. Oh, you're going to love it. I gain confidence, strength, and power when I fill up my cup. And I am a happier, more patient mom when I hit my pause button. So as you move through the 5 days, you're going to just have a lot of wow, what's that? Oh, I didn't, you're going to have a lot of questions, and I want you to basically get a journal or something. It could be like one of these things. This is what I do all of my journaling in. But you can just get a piece of paper, because we're going to start talking about some stuff, asking you some questions. And if you want, you can come online and share it with us. If you don't, I totally respect that. But it's really about you diving into what do you need, right? We're going to give you a lot of prompts and tools and tips to help you do that. And everything after the 5 days, when it all comes together, you're going to be fully supported. You're going to be like, wow, that's my launch pad to do what I want to do, to feel how I want to feel, to make choices that bring me closer to my end result, and work from a place of love and gratitude and acceptance, and not in a negative, a difficult mindset. So I invite you to come with an open mind and an open heart. Invite your friends, and we will do this August 24th through August 28th. Get ready to get everything inside your inbox. But for now, just set your intention and let us know if you have any questions or if you missed anything. hello@rockandmomskitchen.com. And I cannot wait to see your journey after the 5 days of taking care of yourself, how that leads for you. Okay, I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.